Happy Monday, everybody. We have some news for you. According to No Pink Spandex, we have a game plan of what Power Rangers is going to look like for the next 2 to 3 years. Let's talk about it, break it down. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morph, I made a fake.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. We are so happy to have you guys in this video. We are going to be talking about the future of Power Rangers, but with some real, actual, and factual information. First of all, we need to shout out No Pink Spandex for this report. They are like OGs of this Ranger reporting, Power Ranger news. They've been interviewing Power Rangers and making Power Rangers content for like 10 to 15 years at least. So shout out them. They were at New York Toy Fair this past weekend and they wrote up a nice amount of information on what they found out, who said what. So let's just get right into it. At Toy Fair New York 2025, Playmates Toys gave us a look at the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition toy line and their initial vision for the brand. Jeff Trojan, Vice President of Marketing and Brand Manager for Power Rangers at Playmates Toys, explains that Reignition is their way to bring in a new generation of children by remastering older Power Rangers seasons entirely. AI, color correction, new sound, everything, so that it won't look dated to a kid that might be exposed to it on Netflix today. And of course, every episode goes on YouTube as well. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1 will be the first out in July 2025 on Netflix and YouTube. So I'm going to comment on that. I might make a whole other video, but I think this is a good idea to remaster the old episodes. Now, maybe not do like a reversion like they did in 09 where they just added some things. They didn't really make it look too much better, but this they could. I saw a video on YouTube a few days ago of somebody taking the old RoboCop trailer and restoring it using AI, and it looked a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, like there were certain parts of the original trailer that were kind of blurry, and then once you saw like what they did with the AI, it looked awesome. I'm not saying it's going to like take something from 1993 and look like it was filmed in 2025, but they can definitely do a lot now with the sound, color correction, all that kind of stuff. So they're letting you know that we're not technically gonna get a season this year, but we will have some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers reversioning. That's cool. It's nothing original, but it is pretty sweet that there is something to go with the toy line. A lot of fans were talking about that. Why are they releasing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers again when like the show already came out? So I'm wondering if kids will actually flock towards this if it looks newer. I'm interested in it. I'm not 100% sold, but I'm very interested. Let's keep going. Trojan continues that there will be brand ambassadors hired like Ninja Kids TV to bring in a younger generation. It's really about audience building. We'll do stop motion videos, toymation videos, social media, and everything like that. The rest is just do great products. For the products, Playmates Toys is focused on 90% for kids and 10% for adult collectors. So I want to touch on a few things here. First of all, Ninja Kids TV, super cool. I remember me and my son watched them years ago, and they did a collaboration with Power Rangers back for like the 2017 movie. They're a cool YouTube channel that the kids do a bunch of tricks. They're Ninja Kids, right? And Power Rangers is right up that alley. So I could see them working with Ninja Kids and other kid-based influencers and YouTube channels. That makes a lot of sense. I'm not going to lie. You got to get in with that new generation. Then we were shown a sizzle reel that included short clips of the MMPR remastering. I hate saying AI, Trojan comments, but it does make the digital cleanup go pretty well in a couple passes of that, and then the editors go in by hand and clean up a lot of the pixelation. If you look at the quality of the old videos with a critical eye, the Japanese footage is just a lot worse than the American footage. So the digital cleanup of that is a little harder and more time intensive. They want to make it look good for a new audience. One of our press members on the tour commented that we are all hoping for people to look at Power Rangers again. Trojan responded, "If that works, the future's wide open for new entertainment and things like that." I think the last one was Cosmic Fury. New entertainment is TBD around the corner. No Pink Spandex, asked Jeff Trojan, Vice President of Marketing and Brand Manager for Power Rangers at Playmates, about how far and wide does Playmates Toys licensing expand? He responded and said, this is very interesting. It is everything Power Rangers in partnership with Hasbro, who owns the property now, and they have a relationship obviously with the Japanese group Toei. So we can do anything. If it comes to new entertainment, the circle gets broader in terms of who we talk to. In terms of product, we can do any version of Power Rangers subject to approval. So it is across the whole brand. Oh man, so it sounds like right now we're gonna get Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's what they're working on. They're working on these reversion using AI color correction seasons to kind of spice it up for a new generation. Who knows if that's going to work, but that's what they're working on right now. But eventually they could cover all the Rangers. In terms of the product, they can use any Power Ranger team that they want to, which that is very interesting. Maybe something in the future could come of this. We then asked regarding partnerships for new entertainment. Does Playmates Toys have the opportunity to take the lead on that? Trojan responded, yes, we could take the lead on that with everyone else involved. We've talked about it. We'll talk about it some point in the future. We're constantly talking about it. This is where we're starting to judge our success. But yeah, we would be the ones involved in that with Hasbro, subject to their current multi-year agreement. We just don't have any announcements on that front yet. So, hey, shout out No Pink Spandex, because they're asking all the good questions. They asked them, would they take the lead on an entertainment project? And they said, yeah, we'd work with Hasbro, but we would be pushing that type of entertainment project. Let's go. That's cool, because we know that Hasbro doesn't really want to do a lot no more. They want to kind of give the brand to someone else and let them work with it. So if Playmates is down, that makes me feel better. At least somebody believes in the entertainment aspect of it, and of course they do. They want something to push the toys that they're coming out with. Lastly, they asked what Playmate Toys expects to do differently with the toy line from previous years. Trojan chuckles to say, previously covers a lot of years. He continues, Bandai was originally for kids at the very beginning, and decades later it became more for collectors. Hasbro did a great collector's line and still has it. You're talking $50 prop replicas and things like that. Great stuff. Jeff Trojan reiterates that they are focused on the mass market of kids who will back the entertainment. Collector figures will be in the mix, but not right away. At this time, do not expect something in the $100 range strictly for an adult. You have those questions, Star Trek Forever and other licenses. What scale do you make the blaster? Do you make it for a kid's hand or do you make it for an adult's hand? Trojan finished with they are leaning heavily into kid-directed for right now initially. That first line stands out to me. They're focused on the mass market of kids who will back the entertainment. So they're definitely going back into the kid route, and it sounds like the entertainment route will be a kid show then, because if they want the mass market of kids to back the show for the entertainment, they're probably going to give them something. That doesn't mean we're not going to get something for us. I still think there is a chance, but maybe they are starting from scratch again. And hey, I've always said that a cool CGI animated show for kids, maybe a preschool show, would be killer. You could make a lot of money off that, and then you could cash cow it and use some of that money and profit to put into other Power Ranger projects for the older fans that will spend their money on more adult collector stuff, right? Make a show for them. Oh man, This is exciting, and I know for some fans, it's not exactly what you want to hear right now. You guys want to hear that we have a new movie coming out, a new Super Sentai adaptation, and maybe something for the kids. But they realize that for them to be popular again, they need kids to buy their product. And this is like a new agreement with Hasbro and Playmates. Playmates is starting from the ground up, and they're going with something that is very safe. They make a lot of toys for kids, all right? Between Miraculous, the Godzilla toys, Ninja Turtles, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is the biggest and most recognized of the seasons of Power Rangers. They're going safe right away. They're going to milk that Mighty Morphin and see what happens. I think it's not the best news you want to hear that there's no show. They're coming out with like an AI color correction thing, which I think could still be cool. I wish that, this was just something added on top of something new coming out. It would be a lot cooler if it was just like the icing on the cake instead of like the main season. But we've seen this before back in 2010. It was a weird time. But I am super excited about the toy line. And pretty much we had the same thing happen to us 15 years ago that's going to happen this year. We're going to have like a reversion show, and we're going to have a toy line about that reversion show. And at least the line has a lot to it. This was a lot more than the Dino Fury and the Cosmic Fury line combined. Think about that, guys. We had like 3 or 4 years between Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury, and they didn't even put out as much stuff as this line initially is coming out from Playmates. That means Playmates is putting some firepower, and I like that they want to work with a new generation of influencers, brand ambassadors. They're working on getting a reversion show on Netflix. They're really working on getting the kids back in their corner, because the adults that are here and support it were here, man. They might lose a few fans, but they want to gain a bunch with children. We will see if that actually happens. I'm very, very interested to see how this is going to go in the next few years. But I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about this whole ordeal? Let me know in the comments, and shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Papillon Purple, Thomas Franco, and Troy Lyon. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up, where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated, and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the Fan Club to say something funny.